Hi, welcome to today's video, and today I'm in the kitchen because I'm going to be trying Craft with Beanie Girl's chocolate chip cookie recipe. So I'm going to show her up right there. She has a video that I will have in the description, and there's the video, and then her channel name is Craft with Beanie Girl, and she has an amazing YouTube channel, and she also has another one called Ellie's Life. So yeah, don't forget to check them out, and without further ado, let's get on to the video. So for the first step, you probably can't see my face, but I am going to do what is called browning butter. And so this is the butter I'm using. I'm really hoping I don't mess up, because when my mom uses different butters on her cookies, it doesn't work as good. And this is a new butter. But she says to use 2.5 sticks of butter. I have my notes right here in this notebook. But she says to use 2.5 sticks of butter, so I am going to take that out. And yeah. Oh, these are already halves. I didn't know that. Okay. I might have made a mistake. Oh, here's my mistake. If you look right here, it says 4 sticks, but they really meant 4 half sticks. So I'm gonna have to go see if we have a random butter and hope it works. By the way, guys, my mom, she's so good at baking, and I will literally do the same thing as her, and I will mess up the whole recipe. I'll literally write it down to make sure I did it right. So if this goes wrong, I'm pretty sure her recipe is really good. She even shows in her video, which I'll have in the description. But I'm gonna go look to see if we have other butter, another half at least. So yeah, other butter. So I'm only gonna put half of it in here though, even though it's a whole thing, and I already have 2, because I would rather have more of one butter, and I really hope this does not mess it up. I'm already starting off bad, but I'm going to put the butter in. I have one of these. It's like the Imperial name brand, and then I like how I'm explaining it like it's like a clothing item or something. And then this one is the Hill Country butter. I'm trying to see if there's a difference. I really hope it works out. Also, I was looking at the video and I noticed that me and Craft with Beanie Girl use the same exact name brand of butter. So I really hope this turns out. But yeah, I'm going to put it all into the pot. I have 2.5 sticks of butter, and I had to use a different name brand, so I really, sorry for the background noises. This is why I mostly film in my room now, or I do voiceovers, but yeah. So I have 2.5 sticks of butter, and I did have to use a half from another name brand, which I really hope it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be so sad. So yeah, I think it's medium to height I'm supposed to use, because it looks like it was in between medium and high, so I'm gonna put it around 8. And basically, she used one of those little things, but I'm gonna use a fork because we don't really use those. We just use forks in my house. We don't really have them. So, yeah. By the way, these poor goldfish. She said just keep stirring it. But yeah. By the way, if I haven't mentioned, because I can't remember anything and I can't see, maybe I should slouch down. I'm gonna slouch down so I can't see. I mean, you're making me forget. But I'm just gonna keep stirring, and yeah. By the way, guys, I am going to turn this into a series. I'm pretty sure I forgot in the intro. I don't even remember what I said in the intro. But I'm gonna turn this into a series where I try different small YouTubers, recipes. If you give me a shout out, or if you are, I mean not a shout out. If you like comment down below any small YouTubers that you know that have some like good recipes, or just something that I should really try, then comment that and I will give you a shout out and the person that you suggest for me to do. And yeah. I'm going to do another I already have another video trying another person's recipe, and it's planned for next Sunday. She said that stage 1 is when it starts like bubbling, and stage 2 is when it starts foaming. So I'm just gonna keep stirring, and she said that it will burn if you do not, if you like have any breaks. So when it starts like bubbling, I will come back. So I don't know if y'all can see, but see how it's like starting to turn like white, like it's starting to bubble, which she said is stage 1. So I think I'm doing something right. I don't want to I don't want to stop stirring because I do not want to burn it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, it's starting to bubble a lot. I'm gonna put it on a time lapse so y'all can see. But it is starting to bubble a lot, and she said when it becomes foamy is when it is done. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on time lapse. It is literally only a minute later, and I don't know if y'all can see it, but it is like bubbling a lot. I don't know if it's done. I'm gonna keep stirring until I see some type of difference happen. But it kind of looks like it's foaming up, and if you want a better look, go look at her video, because I'm testing it. She made it to show people. But it's bubbling a lot. I think it is foaming. I hope. I don't know. I'm probably talking too fast, but because I'm trying to stir it. And by the way, I'm stirring it like this because I don't want my hand to burn from all the steam. But yeah, make sure to check out her video. It'll be in the description. And yeah. By the way, guys, I really hope this doesn't not turn out, because I am really bad at taking someone's good recipe and making it bad. I think it's done. It looks like it's foaming. I don't know if I'm supposed to take it off or not. She said immediately pour it into a container. By the way, she said one that can like seal shut, airtight container or something like that. I forgot what it's called. But it's something like a Ziploc container or something, not a bag. I'm gonna pour it in, but I'm kind of scared this is gonna melt because it's kind of thin. But the only other one we have is thicker, and it oh, I know what I can do. Okay, I will be back. I'm probably gonna keep it on because I do not want to have to turn it back on and everything. So I'm gonna turn it off, and I really hope it does not burn. It's down here. Okay, so I don't want it to like start cooling before it's in there, so I am going to pour it in here. I'm trying to put it somewhere y'all can see, but I do not want it to burn. Y'all are gonna have to see my setup, by the way. It's really messy. But I am just going to pour it in here. I hope it fits. I think it will. Okay, so it has like this lid, and I'm just going to put it on, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer, and she said to put it in the freezer for an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna go put it in, and I'll be back in like 45 minutes for the next part, which is not gonna be long for y'all because I'm gonna cut that out. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now, just in there, and it has this little lid on it. So I'm back. My timer actually went off for the butter, and I finally found an angle that works. You can actually see my face in the bowl. So the butter I'm still leaving in there because it does have a little bit more time, because I moved it from the freezer to a freezer box that we have, and it actually is working a lot better in there. So yeah, I am going to start off with this bowl. I decided to do clear so y'all could see it better, but I normally, when I make stuff, well, when I help my mom make stuff, because if I do it myself, I will mess it up. But when normally when my mom's baking, she does not mix up separate the dry and wet ingredients. But I'm going to do that because that is what she did in her video. So yeah, the first thing that she uses is 2 3/4 cup of flour. So I'm going to use this measuring cup. Oh wait, the cups are on the side. This measuring cup, and I'm going to fill it up 2 3/4 with flour. And yeah, just normal flour. Also, I am going to mix with a fork. I know she uses like a whisk, but we don't really use whisk when we mixed in my house, and we don't have a I don't know what it's called, the stand mixer. I'll put a picture right there. But we don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna be mixing it all by hand. But I know I'm trying to smooth this out with a fork, and you're supposed to do with a spoon, but I don't feel like washing that many dishes, so I spilled some. Okay, that's not enough yet. This, if y'all haven't checked it out, I was watching, the first thing I did whenever I was waiting for the butter to freeze, whatever you want to call it, was Ellie's life, her brother, Nathan's life, his YouTube video, his first YouTube video came out. So yeah, go and watch his YouTube video, and I'll have them right there, and Ellie's life, and Cross the Beanie Girl. I always get it mixed up because she has 2 YouTube channels. One's like her like life stuff. I don't know how to explain it. And her other one is more like crafts. I'm gonna say it's about it. Don't go off my measurements though. It's 2 3/4, and I hope this bowl is big enough. Since it's enough. I don't think I took that much out. So the next thing that she says is to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And normally, if y'all didn't know, a normal spoon, I'll show y'all. A normal spoon like this, see around that size? But like a small spoon like that is actually a teaspoon, but I decided to be fancy in this video, so I'm going to use this. But it's a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to add 2 of these. So, actually no. I'm going to add 4 of these because it is 2 teaspoons of baking soda. By the way, in the description, I will have Craft with Beanie Girls video in the description. I'll have both their channels. I also have her brother's Nathan's life. I have my brother's Fun with Evan. My mind went blank. So yeah, I'm going to add the baking soda, and I'm going to have the ingredients on the bottom of the screen right there. So y'all can actually understand what I'm saying because I keep forgetting. Y'all should count how many times I said If you count how many times I say and you get it right, I will give you a shout out. I probably couldn't count it. Okay, so now that we have the 2 teaspoons of baking soda in there, I'm going to mix it in. And you don't have to mix it in, I don't know. Oh wait, she did say don't overmix, so you make sure I don't do that. Okay, then you need to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which is perfect because this is actually a 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm just going to pour it in. It's about 1/2. So I'm going to add that in, and yeah. So far this recipe is really easy. The only hard part is waiting for the butter to freeze because I am not patient. The next step that she has is to preheat your oven to 375, so I'm going to do that. Now it's slanted. Oh well, this is gonna be how it is. So yeah, now I'm going to get to the next part, which is to add the butter. So I'm going to get it out of the freezer, and I don't know if I'm supposed to mix the butter into the, I think she mixed it into the wet ingredient bowl, so I'm gonna move the bowl, and yeah, the bigger bowl is gonna be the wet ingredient bowl. So I will be back after I get the butter in there, and my butter is actually at the stage where it's like not done, but it's like almost there, like 10 more minutes it'll be done. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do the butter after I do the rest of it. So instead of adding the butter next, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm gonna go back in with this, and yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 3/4, so I'm going to put it in here. Well, it is a dry ingredient. Yeah, I think she added the sugar. So I'm going to add the sugar. I really hope it doesn't mess it up that I am waiting for the butter, but I don't think it will. So yeah, then it says to mix until fluffy, which is a note I wrote down because that is what she said. So now I'm going to add in 2 eggs. Here's what my eggs look like. That actually wouldn't be a bad thumbnail. Okay. So if I can open it up, I'm gonna get 2 eggs. Fun fact, I'm actually allergic to eggs, but I can eat them if they're mixed in anything, but I can't eat them like just plain. Woo! My brother's talking in the background, but don't forget to make sure you don't get any eggshells in there. I forgot how to crack an egg. Right after I said that, I think I got one in there. So I'm just going to, does anyone else do that? I just go whoop and poke the egg. I'm gonna mix it a little. Okay, that looks so weird. Do y'all see that? It's like sugar and egg. Okay, I'm gonna try not to mix it too much because I saw somewhere in the video where it said not to mix it too much. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And if y'all are wondering, this is the vanilla I use. I don't know if you do that in baking videos, but yeah. And I need 1 teaspoon. And normally I do not measure it perfectly. I just pour it in the random. But yeah, so I'm gonna use 2 of these because you're supposed to add 1 teaspoon. If I'm looking that way, it's because my handy dandy notebook is there. If y'all know what show handy dandy notebook is, comment that. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw in her video for the baking soda, she said it only works if your pinky's out. So if your pinky's out, so it might mess up because I didn't put my pinky out. And just a little extra. Next, I will need, that's what I forgot. Before the eggs, okay, so in my notes, I wrote 3/4 cup of plain sugar. And I put 1 cup of sugar and forgot to add the brown, so time to add the brown sugar in. And we have like 2 bags of brown sugar that are like not fully used, so that's why I'm probably gonna have to switch between the bags. But now I'm going to add 1 cup in, just in case y'all want to see what the bag looks like. That's the brown sugar I use. So now I'm going to undo this, and yeah. So yeah, gonna mix it in a little. What's the next thing? So after this, oh, this is all I do. So I'm gonna go check on the butter. I'm gonna mix it in, and then I'm gonna check on the butter. And if the butter is, I'm gonna put it in, and then I am going to mix in the dry ingredients. So yeah, I haven't mixed in yet, but that's what it's looking like so far. I'm pretty sure when I mix in the butter and then all the other ingredients, it will be a lot more like a cookie. So I will be back with the butter. This is the moment of truth. Okay. I think it's done because hers, when she showed it, she showed you were still able to like press in it, but it was like this, I think, I hope. So I'm just going to scoop it out, and ooh, this might not be done. Oops. I'm pretty sure it'll still work out because it's, I'm gonna take out the chunks that's still good and hope I didn't mess up the, go put it back in the freezer. I'm just gonna mix in the butter that I have ready. I think that the what's it called? I think the freezer she used is probably colder than mine. Let me tell you what mine is at. Mine is at like 0, so I think hers might be like below 0, or either that or hers just works better. But I'm going to mix it in, and I will be back whenever the butter is ready because I'm not patient and I just kind of took it out. So I finally found the good angle again, which I think I actually already said. I haven't had time to film. But the problem is I'm not patient, and I was thinking butter is butter. Stop! So I'm not patient. I was thinking butter is butter. So it still has like the white milky look. But I'm going to put it in anyway because almost all of it's done. I don't know how to do this because she used a thing. Put it right there again. The mixer, stand mixer. And I am using my hands, which is not as strong as a stand mixer. So I'm just gonna like poke it. The cookies, I think the mix is mixed in all the way. In the background you might hear Johnny Test, which is a good show if you want to watch it. But y'all didn't see that. I'm going to mix the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. I'm going to mix it in. Earlier when I spilled some flour, I think I need more flour. I'm not an expert at baking, but my mom does bake, so I think this does need a little flour because I spilt it. I'm pretty sure her recipe is right. I just spilt some flour, so I'm going to add a little bit more. My dog's staring at me like, who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? But I'm just gonna add in a little bit more flour, and it already looks like it's working better. So tip for y'all is be careful and don't spill your flour everywhere. I think this is good. Let me try it. I think that was good. I think that's what hers was like. If I could taste it, I'm pretty sure that's what it tastes like. So now the most important part, I am going to add in the chocolate chips. If I can open it, my hands are really buttery from the butter. She said 2 3/4 cup of chocolate chips, but I just added in a whole pack of chocolate chips. This contains about 2 cups, so she probably had more than me. So I added in 2 cups of chocolate chips, and that is what it looks like before you mix it in. So yeah, cookie dough tastes good. So. By the way, guys, I have a charger in my pocket. Like a long charger. Oh, okay. By the way, I was dancing. So remember what I did something and I think I pulled a hamstring. If you're in dance, tell me if you know what that means, because apparently a lot of people that aren't in dance don't know what it means. But if you don't stretch, that's what happens. Our cooking sheets are a little older, so they're clean though. That's why they're that color. So she didn't really tell what to do. I think she had non-stick pans. Oh, there it is. So I am going to put parchment paper on them and oopsie poopsie. Okay. Parchment paper. It's all like popping out and everything because I messed it up. But I don't feel like going to get the scissors, so I'm just going to rip it. But do not make sure. Hi, Dad. Make sure that it doesn't go over the side because it can catch your house on fire. That's what Mom told me. A test cookie in there, and it looks like she had 8 minutes. What's it called? Totally forgot. Oh, she had like 4 minutes. She had 2 pans, and she used 4 minutes to, what's it called? I can't remember. Oh, to switch the cookies, on to different parts. I might need more flour, but I'm gonna see how it turns out. I'm trying to shape it a little. So I'm going to put it in for 8 minutes, and I'll be back. I'm too big. Guys, don't y'all agree? She should have...
Add more flour.
That's what I did.
Add some more flour.
Should I just add the rest?
Add a handful.
So the rest?
Yeah. See how much it is.
So I'm adding a little more flour because I did kind of spill a little flour earlier.
It's about a small handful. You might want to add a little bit more.
But guys, don't y'all agree? Okay. Making with Mom coming soon, right? To a YouTube channel near you. I get ready for Halloween. That's not like a Halloween laugh. It is. Look how big that is. The middle doesn't look done, but I'm not patient enough to wait, and I like handy dandy. Handy dandy spatula. Wait, that wouldn't be a bad one thumbnail. And pieces because it was cooked all the way. When cookies first come off, y'all didn't know, they are thinner because they have to cool off. So I'm going to do the next ones. I think I'm going to add the rest. Yeah, I'm just going to add the rest of my flour. Okay. Because I'm trying to make it where they don't spread as much. It's good now, and cookie dough cake tastes good, so I'm gonna just put some on there. Just so you know, I'm not good at figuring out how much cookie dough to put on there because anytime I make a cookie, well, not make a cookie, help my mom put them on the tray, they mess up. So I'm hoping these aren't too big because the other one I did put, this is what they look like. I try not to put too much because I don't want them to spread too much because I'm trying to make enough for a good amount of people. I don't really have a number. But yeah, I'll also tell y'all in the end how much I made, but actually, oh, I am going to put the other tray in there. Good. They look really good. They have kind of like a golden color to them. You'll see that. But I'm going to put on, and when all the cookies are finished, I will update y'all. It broke in half, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna tell the truth, and yeah.
I hope I don't get my tooth out.
Here, I'll give you. There's one piece is bigger, so I'll give you a small. I'll give you a smaller piece too, cause. Make sure you don't drop on the floor. Okay, ready? So we have to do it at the same time. We have to eat at the same time. Okay, you ready? 2, 1. Good.
It's really crunchy.
Yeah, the outside's crunchy.
But in the middle, it's like a circle. It's like chewing gum.
You like it?
Alright, it's good.
What are your thoughts on it?
Okay, so my thought is the outside. So you know this part right here? Around it, it's really like crunchy. And like right here and everything,
Okay.
it's all like squishy and good.
Let's see. Look how fluffy those are. I'm gonna wait.
That's not fair. I didn't got a cookie like that.
Okay, after all the cookies are done, we'll come back with it. So,
Hi.
So featuring my mom again.
Oh my goodness, you're really putting me on here.
If you haven't watched the copying my mom for a day video, it'll be right there. I'll put it in the description. But one of my cookies broke, so she's gonna try it and say her opinion. Mom, my blister!
You would know she wants to copy me.
I burnt myself. So you ready? Which one's broken this
I burnt myself.
Here, you can try the bigger half.
Did you get
the
that?
other half, what makes me?
Did you get that?
What? I
burnt myself.
Okay, say your opinion. They're pretty good.
They're crispy.
You like it?
Yeah.
1 being the worst and 10 being the best. Which one's your favorite? I mean, what number would you rate it?
Let me eat it.
Don't go by looks, because if you go by looks, it'd be a 3. Chocolate on your hand.
Pretty good.
So 1 out of 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. What would you rate it? Off of taste, not looks.
Off a taste of 10.
Are you subscribed or you should subscribe?
Do you not want me to do this? Wait.
If you gain a new subscriber before this video's out, it's my mom. Surprised that I made cookies that actually turned out. Are you?
It tastes good.
But are you surprised that they actually worked? I was explaining to them earlier. I was explaining to them earlier how whenever you can, you have chocolate. Watch out for the pan. But I was explaining how she can make something and I can follow the whole recipe. And I'll literally write every single step down to make sure I didn't forget anything. Like, I'll write what I did and it still won't turn out. She has magic hands.
Nothing magic. I don't know.
Practice makes almost perfect. So gross. Warning. Look, there's a blister because I burnt myself. So here's the story. So I was jumping on a trampoline yesterday and I landed weird and I like twisted my ankle and then I tried to do a turn. That's what I'm gonna call it for people learning dance. Then now I think I like popped out of place or something. And then I was hopping over to get the cookies and got a blister because I burnt myself. So here is how it turned out. They don't look the prettiest because I'm not good at that. But my mom was surprised when she saw them because I always mess up cookies. So I rate them actually a 10 out of 10 because I had to add more flour, but now they are looking, well not looking, because I am not good at making them look all round and nice. But they look better. they're like, I don't know, they're just better. That added a little flour because I knocked some of it out on accident. But yeah, I would rate it a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend. I hope they enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to make sure to check out Crafts with Beanie Girl's channel, her channel in the description, and I'll have her Ellie's life channel too. And her brother just made a channel and he posted his first video today, which for y'all is 2 days ago. So make sure to check it out. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on and comment on this video, any video ideas that you have. And if I use your video idea, I will give you a shout out. So bye. Oh, I left some paper still on it.
You should add that at the end of the video. Just but like.
I love paper on there. There's somehow something when I can't even remember the words. Can't remember the words to the song, so I'm just gonna say it like that. When I'm not strong and I need a friend.
It's gotta go away. My friend has to go away.
Guys, in my 5-minute cookie break, I'm going to teach you how to do a pirouette. Oh wait, y'all can't see the floor. Well, so your foot goes straight across. Then when you bring your arm back, your back leg goes back. Then you bend down, you curve your arms. When you go up like this, you go, ooh. Earlier, me and my brother were on a trampoline, and that really hurt. I hope I didn't, like, sprain something. Ooh, that hurts, Evan. I hurt my foot. I actually hurt my foot.
Cause I'm recording.
No, I actually hurt my foot.
Yeah, I have to break someone's ankle.